KFWB News Time, 11:15, and now back to Mark Rocchio.
And updating on the latest that's going on, we have reports of looting at a store in Westwood on Westwood Boulevard. Police in riot gear patrolling the street there. Violence, fires, looting, rioting going on in different areas of South Central Los Angeles. KFWB's Pete Demetrio has been on that fringe and has this live report.
Right now, the death toll is somewhat limited, but if it turns into a guerrilla war out here on the streets with people shooting at anything with a uniform on, we could be in for an awful lot of death and destruction. Reporting live, I'm Pete Demetrio, KFWB News 98.
My gang will get you. Scenes of rape in the Arroyo. Seductions in cars, abandoned buildings. Fights at the food stand. Dust.
Targeting tombs and palaces, these robbers of the dead have been plundering riches since the beginning of time.
This tomb was probably robbed by people who helped build it.
Follow the trail of the tomb raiders as we crawl through the hidden passages buried deep within Egypt's massive pyramids. Learn the smugglers' secrets and prowl the dark alleyways of the black market antiquities trade.
Where'd you get these things from?
Then ride along with Antiquities Police as they swoop down on suspected looters and find out if even these high-tech warriors can thwart the relentless tomb raiders.
This is the robbers' tunnel. It's quite a tight squeeze. The robbers chisel down through the tuffler and then in through the stone-built mastaba.
Accessible only through the tunnel dug by ancient tomb robbers, few tourists visit the Meidum Mastaba. Many of the claustrophobic passages are so dark that special night vision cameras are required to film them.
This tomb was probably robbed by people who helped build it. The tomb robbers knew exactly where to go. They broke in parallel to the main entrance of the tomb. This is where they should have come in. There's a big sloping passage, but it was never used by the tomb robbers because the priests and other necropolis workers would have been looking after the front entrance. But if they snuck in from the back and knew exactly where to go, it would explain why they made it into the tomb chamber so efficiently.
Descending deeper through the hot, suffocating tunnels, Dr. Ikram makes her way into the burial chamber.
The fragments of limestone that are lying around the burial chamber are actually probably part of a big block that sealed the doorway. You can see where it's been gouged apart, where thieves broke in. This is a hammer. It's an ancient Egyptian hammer, and it was left here by tomb robbers who shoved aside the lid of the sarcophagus and then put the hammer there so it wouldn't come crashing down on their fingers while they rifled the tomb.
Ever vigilant for snakes and scorpions, Dr. Akram slowly makes her way back to the surface through the robber's tunnel.
There are lots of twists and turns to this whole experience. And when one looks out and you think, oh, thank God, at last there's light. Oh, it's quite a relief to get out of that twisty, turny tunnel that keeps going in. But thank God for the tomb robbers, because if they hadn't done that, it would be difficult for both visitors and archaeologists to visit the site.
That is why each night, the anti-theft officers of the Israel Antiquities Authority head out to patrol the Israeli countryside. Armed with automatic weapons and night vision scopes, the 10-member unit protects the numerous archaeological sites along the vast Palestinian frontier known as the Green Line.
The Israel Antiquities Authority is doing a remarkable job in trying to monitor those sites where illegal excavations are taking place. But still, the illegal excavations unit has an impossible task because they've got to be everywhere all of the time, and that's an impossibility.
Despite the long odds against them, the team's hard work and persistence pay off. On the night of May 16th, 2003.
Push on!
Following up on a tip, they catch a group of tomb raiders in the act.
Dites Gouverne! Da warst du, Otto! Listen. Da warst du, Otto!
One of the men nabbed in the raid is Khalid Mohammed Gonimat, now serving a 6-month sentence in Shatta prison.
I'm Master Sergeant Mark, 3rd Special Forces Group. Our primary mission of the team is find and kill Al-Qaeda. Now we're starting to get into more of the guerrilla warfare phase of things. You know, the Al-Qaeda is still out there. The head Taliban, we're still looking for them. Now it's the hit and run tactics. The houses are getting hit at night, rocket attacks. We've had a couple ambushes.
At checkpoint 3.
My grandfather fought in World War II in the Merchant Marine and in the Navy. He was in Pearl Harbor. His ship was sunk. My father fought 3 tours in Vietnam as a cast pilot. I'm married. I have 3 children, and everything I hear from my family is we're very proud of you, and we understand why you have to be gone. And that helps when your 6-year-old tells you that. He doesn't tell you, I want you home crying.
Okay, we're gonna go. Okay, take it easy, man. You know, I came over to the United States from Australia about 10 years ago. And I have 4 daughters and a wife, born and raised in the United States. And I believe that if my children and my family are in the United States, and that's what I should be fighting for. You know, this is what it's all about, this flag right on my shoulder here, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart.
We're going up there. This guy's a former Al-Qaeda Taliban member. He's hiding at his house, and he thinks he's been overlooked. So we're going to go there with a small force and try and take him quietly and discreetly. But if he decides he doesn't want to go, well, we'll use other means to bring him home.
That was a big-time coordinator for Al-Qaeda and Taliban in this area. He was like the committee chairman whenever they would get together for planning. we'll get some good information out of him to lead us to the bigger fish. I always prefer to just pick these guys up and convince them to come along with us. Once you kill somebody, then you have a blood feud going, and then it's an eye for an eye, and they feel they're justified in shooting at you or trying to kill you.
Mark is a gifted orator. He has the ability to talk these people into and out of almost anything and everything.
I bet I got fast results that one day with my gun, though.
Yes, you did.
A couple of rounds at the feet, stopped and dead.
There's too much traffic here.
This is the most dangerous spot.
Yeah, it is.
Person can take advantage of us.
The thing is, you still need to be out and seeing, and that we're not afraid to leave town, and that, you know. Come on, guys, let's get through here now. One thing I don't like is being stopped.
I've been blocked in.
Look. No hand grenade, no goose is cooked.
We're going to go.
Come on. Push them. Here. Yeah, let's go.
Hey, we need these vehicles out of here. We need to go.
Go! Thank you. Thank you. Maniacs. All right, we can get by.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay alert, stay alive. The scariest part about all this is mines. A guy with a gun doesn't scare me. Several guys with guns don't scare me. But a mine is just a silent bomb waiting for you to step on it, and it can be anywhere.
All right, here, the guy come out back is now standing.
Yeah, he is. He's a good guy right there.
He speaks English too.
I have our stuff.
All right. The AMF are a very, very important part of this whole operation we're doing. We've trained them, we've worked with them for the last 3 months, and they respect us. We've built a lot of rapport with these guys, and they follow our orders every single time. These are the bad guys. These are the bad guys. Do you know where they are?
Our largest obstacle in finding the Al-Qaeda in this area is identifying them. Once we can identify them, we can pick them up. But to us, everybody pretty much looks the same.
You know him?
You could have a whole group of Al-Qaeda operatives walk right by you.
Yeah.
And they're wearing the same clothes, they're carrying rifles, but so does everyone else. You know, it's frustrating because you can't kill the guys that need to be killed. The black truck with 6 people are staying here, the rest of us are leaving.
All right, let's get out of here.
Buzz here. Waited till we got up here. The one guy back there is pretty good.
Well, why does he keep looking back at you?
I'll explain it to him, and I'll. Between the two of you, figure out exactly what house it is.
Yeah.
Once you are sure you know,
Yes, sir.
then you can show me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're gonna drive back down.
You gotta
that
be
way.
one of the best. He looks like the madman from Bora Bora with that hair and beard.
You and I will go to the house.
There's no more professional man around than Mark. You know, I've learned a lot from him.
We're just sitting here by ourselves, only 3 Americans. I mean, what a target we are. You know, that's why we're kind of pulling security here right now. Big money if you catch you a dead or alive American. So always be on the guard, always. A lot of areas here where they can be hiding.
He's missing one arm. They think it's a left arm. He was an officer in the Al-Qaeda in the planning cell. He would hold the committee meetings. He was like the head planner. We're gonna go to his house now and see if we can convince him to come to Oregon and talk with our counterparts. This looks like it's gonna go very well.
We become very, very protective of Mark. I mean, he's our leader. He's got the experience.
Yeah. Hello?
In the eyes of these guys, he's our warlord. So we're his bodyguards. He can't look around him. He can't really assess what's going on behind him, up on top of the rooftops. So it's important for Mike and myself to look around and evaluate everything that happens.
Ask them if there's any men home. I'd like to talk to them.
Yeah, это представляете, вот второй уже бежит.
Check it out. Leads back into the yard. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and just follow it through. There's nothing in this room. Uh-oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. Tell him that we are looking for Yaqub.
Yeah.
That we just want to talk to him.
Yeah.
We're not going to hurt him.
Yeah.
We just want to talk to him for a few minutes.
سرور ده موج د یعقوب د پر راغلی یعقوب بدلته ګورو he says that I have not seen yesterday.
Since yesterday.
Since yesterday, yeah.
He's lying. Tell him I know he's lying. Tell him that.
داس یې چې مطلب ته درواغ یې ته رښتیا موږ ته نه یې
Tell him this. Tell him this.
یې چې رښتیا راته وایې
I will bring 100 soldiers here.
I mean, you show weakness or at the wrong time, they're going to crush you. So you got to always be the guy in charge. You got to be the guy directing the way the argument's going. You can't let them take the initiative.
He says that I do not tell a lie, but I am telling
He's telling a lie.
And I hear a little edge to Mark's voice. You're lying to me. And I know that when Mark starts to get to a point where the edge crawls into his voice, things are starting to come up a notch.
I'm standing outside the compound next to the vehicle. The informant's pointing and saying Al Qaeda to the guy that just walked in the compound. So I'm trying to get on the radio. I'm saying, Mark, can you hear me? There's the guys coming in the compound now.
We would like to go to Organi.
Yeah.
And we will drive him there and bring him back.
Yeah, داس یې چې موږ غواړو چې ته یو اردن ته یوسو د اردن نه بعد بیا واپس بیا راولو.
Is he willing to go with
آیا ته
us?
مطلب خوښه ده چې ته موږ سره لاړ شې اردن ته؟
اوس به راشي کلمشان ته راغی کماپچن ته راغی اوله موږ درته خبرې ورسره کولی شئ په هر وخت کې کولی شئ.
No, we need to take him there.
Yeah.
There's other men from Washington, D.C. who wish to talk with him. Tell him I don't have a choice in this matter. I have to take him to Orgun. Now, we can do it one of two ways. One way, he just accompanies us. He is a willing, cooperative person. The other way, we will have to take him. I don't want to do it the second way. I'd rather him come peacefully. And by his own accord, help us. We're going to take him for a short time. He should be back tonight. It's a short time. The Shura here knows me. They know who I am.
Yes, sir.
No harm will come to this man. I guarantee it.
Getting the subject to the vehicle was a major problem. Those three guys squatting right there, got a bit of an attitude, just watch them out. I told Mike, hey, there's these three guys, make sure you keep an eye on them, I've got the rear. There's three guys, the guys sitting back there. Kids are okay. There was no guns in sight, but there's walls all around us, there's buildings, there's rooftops, and it's pretty tense.
Well, here's what we'll do then.
I'll jump in the back with him if you want, or you want him covered.
Why don't we do that, and we'll go back up to the truck at the top of the hill.
Okay.
We'll get him out of here, expedite him out of here.
Okay, so me in the back with him?
Yep.
All right, this man here?
Yes, please.
Okay, friendly?
Yes.
Okay, you want to come with me? Okay, you want to sit down here? Look.
Have everybody back up a little bit, please. Back up. Back up. Back up.
Want to say goodbye to it? Okay, sir.
All right, we're going to ease on out.
Mike, let's go. The mother started beating on the son. You're the man of the family. These guys have just taken your father. Go and retrieve him. So we take off down the road. This young boy looked about 15 years old, started running up the road, following him. Tell him to go away, okay? Otherwise, there's this. Tell him to go away. It's pretty easy to pull the trigger and shoot the boy, but you know that's not what we're there for. The real tense for me in the back here. You know, they've got all kinds of people running down the streets, up on rooftops and stuff, and it's, you know, we're down basically ambush alley. Now we're out in the open. I feel more comfortable out in the open. Can I get the old blood pumping? You good? You okay, man? Yeah. All right. What's here? Mark wants you.
Commander Ian?
Commander Ian ta.
Mark?
Mark ta.
Rob?
Yeah, Rob ta.
We'll come get this man. Okay? No one else.
The mullah that we picked up in Shrabsa, he was actually Taliban. He'd worked with Al Qaeda. Most of these guys They were part of the organization. They know who is who, and that's what we're interested in. Names, dates, information. We don't want to alienate these people. We don't want to make the same mistakes the Russians made. They know now that we don't really necessarily want you, but we want your information. We want to know what you know. Once you help us out, hey, you're free to go.
They have traveled here from every corner of the world. A gathering of daring adventurers, testing their skills against the wilds of the Australian outback, the rainforest, and the Great Barrier Reef. For 10 non-stop days and nights, they must hike, mountain climb, paddle, ride, and race through some of the most captivating yet dangerous terrain in one of the last great wilderness areas on Earth. For some, it is a quest that ends in tragedy and defeat. For a select few, it is the greatest triumph of their lives. This is the world's toughest adventure race, the Discovery Channel Eco Challenge, Australia. Night falls on this 7th day of the 10-day race. The remaining competitors from the Atherton tablelands to the rainforest canopy of Bartle Frere struggle to finish the punishing course.
Yeah, I took my last set of paint at 6 p.m. I basically have another 4.5 hours before I'm in a lot of pain. Or a lot more pain.
Day 8 of the Eco Challenge race dawns clear and mild, but with strong winds beginning to stir the Pacific waters. Out on the ocean, Team Scar has been making excellent time through the sea kayaking leg, until disaster strikes.
We were using our sail and just the wind just, I don't know, turned a certain way and we were gone.
David Kelly and Terry Schneider are both flung into the choppy water. Their teammates kayaking far ahead continue on, unaware of the accident. Terry manages to climb back into the kayak, but David continues to struggle.
Open ocean kayaking is always dangerous. Open ocean kayaking while exhausted is extremely dangerous. And if a team falls out of their kayak, it will be almost impossible in these conditions to get back in again.
Finally, Jason Middleton and Greg Thomas become aware of their teammates' predicament and rush back to assist them. Despite Nahoko Hayama's ankle injury, Team Eastwind from Japan attempts the rigorous 13-hour hike over Bartle Frere. When Nahoko finds she can walk no more, she and her companions discover the true meaning of teamwork.
Hi, you aren't going to believe this. Team Eastwind taking turns carrying their female teammate up Bartle Frere. No lie, over.
PC24 で
At PC24, the doctor said if we wanted to go on, we would have to carry her. He asked us if we could do it, and we took that question as a challenge. So I retorted that, yes, we could carry her if necessary.
Our teammate Suzuki had experience in mountaineering, and he suggested the method of turning a pack inside out to help carry her on our backs. Once we practiced a bit, it became apparent that we would each have to carry her by our own individual strengths. So we guys each tapped into our own stamina. Then it became a different kind of competition, like, let's show the true Japanese spirit of competition.
They had been carrying her on their back for about 6 hours. She got off and with her walking sticks was able to walk part way, and they put her back on their back when they got to a steep, another steep area over.
We have a proverb in Japanese that says, once you fall, you are closer to death, but not yet dead. So I think this was a test for us to never give up, even under the toughest of odds.
I think that's the real spirit of the Eco Challenge. That everyone has to come to terms with what the Eco Challenge gives them. This is not our team spirit, but the Eco Challenge spirit.
You should see these guys hunt this girl up this mountain. I don't think there's anything stopping them. Over.
So what are we doing now? I think you have to stop now, for medical reasons. In any way, you will be disqualified. You have to stop for your leg, for your feet.
My feet are okay.
Your feet are infected. You keep some rest.
I'm okay.
No, I don't think so.
Yes. Yes, I'm okay.
No, I don't think so.
I'm okay. I know.
You will disqualify to the checkpoint 3. It's compulsory.
Understand. I have to go.
No, you can't.
Please.
You have to stop now.
No.
You're serious injured now. You have to stop. Really. No, stop it now.
No.
stop now. You can't walk. Okay, you stop. Otherwise, it could be very, very serious for the future. Really, for medical reasons. And if you don't stop now, maybe you will never walk or run. Okay? You're going with us in the car to the checkpoint 3. Okay? Okay.